Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. So Ohio's offense to go on the attack first. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Pugh. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass again. Out wide right, it's Rosa. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bowman. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Hauls it in, the first down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Big guy smells it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The play fake. Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Number 83, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cornhuskers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They hope this guy will be a big part of the offense, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, their D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds his target. 7-yard pickup on that one, 3rd down and 3 coming.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking for the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Finds a man on the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Hodges. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The fake and wants to throw. Caught. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes his man miss. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. This crowd knows when to bring it. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Touchdown, Ohio! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Moves the pocket. It's Calandria. Out wide right, it's Hunter. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tells to run, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And they just kind of sneak that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They're all over it. It's complete to the left. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Turns it upfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. Runs through a man, and he might have space. He's at the touchdown, Ohio. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. To the back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And he gets it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Huskers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Just feeds the running back. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change impossible. Rush right in his face, and down he goes. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. Looks it in. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second and long here. From the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Eyes. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Pulls it in, it's Rosa.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Running inside, it's Rosa. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Right side, it's Bowman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide left, it's Rosa. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide right, it's Rosa. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Dead center perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. The Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They look at it. It's a touchdown.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, catching up with Coach Hauser at the half, they have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sees an alley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. He's stopped.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Trying to squeak through the pile. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick handoff. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Huskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Might as well run him again. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Turns up, it's Hodges. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Wants to throw it. Look out. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Looking for more room. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He'll do it himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete, out of the backfield. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Touchdown, Bobcats! Into the end zone for 6. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Uh-oh, look out. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Right side, it's Hunter. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Give to the running back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. high-scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Got some green grass. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Enough to move the chains. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Rosa. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Heading into the 4th quarter, and both of these running backs have just been outstanding. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. To throw, it's Calandria. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Under pressure. Intercepted. intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Push forward on the sneak. And the offense just tries to sneak it in on second down, and that will not happen. The defense stuffs them again. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Bobcat sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
Third and long situations are real.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on fourth. They're all over it. And now they've lost the ball down here. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Right back to it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the...
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Huskers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Got it. Touchdown, Nebraska! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Could not make his way to the corner.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10.
Ready. 129. Ready, go.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The old coaching cliche, go learn every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. We definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very